think things are live now. Just gonna share out some Twitcheroo links. Am I live now? Sweet, I am live now. Okay, took me a second to get there. Gonna drop an announcement. Streaming on Twitch / the YouTubes. Alright. Let's do the thing now where we play the games. I think. So, checking out the decks here. Sorry, still looking at things. Things and stuff. Okay. Making sure everything's squared away. Since I be multitasking. Ooh, a follow-roo. Doge Block, hello. Are you also in the Z Discord server? Whoa. Oh, it's So! Heckin' awesome to see you. This is really funny. So my cousin made a deck list for me using this chat bot called ChatGPT, and it actually made like a legit like explorer deck. The only thing that I changed up for it is the land base, because it just wanted me to use like I think just 24 basic lands, and I was like, I think I need some dual lands to make this work. But it also did 62 cards instead of 60, and our sideboard is like also really huge, so I thought this would be like funny to try out. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna like do regular games though, because when I was testing this yesterday, it was not worth, I think, losing the old rank here. Yeah, like there's one other list that they tried making too. It had like Blood Artist and a few other cards that weren't legal, so I was like, the concept of this deck is really cool, but it wouldn't work in Arena. Oh, I should probably start the musics. Music time. There we go. I was like, something fell off. There we go. Yeah, it's not the best for the deck. I agree. It won't stand up against the Izzet Phoenix at all. I think I'm gonna keep this, because actually one of the really big parts of this deck is what is it, Dreadhorde Arcanist, something like that. It's where you can cast a spell for free if you deal damage to an opponent based on its... Ooh, should we do that? No. What do we want to get rid of? Probably this buddy. Deals damage, and then I think you can cast a spell like equal to its why am my brain broken? I think I need more coffee. Attack power. Wow. See? Words. Vicious Rumors. Man, they're all about the rumors right now, aren't they? Sure. I don't think we need like 2 niffies, right? Though we only have 2 in the deck. I'll get rid of this one. Oh my god. Okay. This is so funny. I'm also not like much of an Izzet player either. Oh, you do? Okay, so you do know Alicia Zombie deck. Have I seen that one yet? I feel like I have. Okay, well I guess we'll draw. Done. And then discard you and you. I'm not sure if I'm making like the stupidest mistakes right now. Any bad misplays that happen, I blame on lack of coffee. The test game that I did yesterday, I actually got Chandra's ult off and was able to win from that, which was, oh my god, is there only discard stuff in their hand? This is bonkers. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have used those apps. Yeah, Crackling Drake! It's so fun. Okay, now we're gonna discard more. This is going great. I mean, this is our last. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we do want that island. And actually, maybe I should have just discarded this buddy since we'll never probably play it at this rate. Do they have any creatures in their deck? Once we power up this Den of Bugbear, it's over. They're just gonna make us discard this anyways. Spicy so far. This is the warm-up game though, right? Oh man. It's always fun whenever you got these shenanigans going on. The other nice part is I can blame the bot if the deck building is bad, you know? It's not me. Ah, I knew they were waiting for that. You gotta go for it though. Gotta force it out because now they're also empty-handed. Are they gonna have a creature? Like, is there win con frustration? Joke's on you. We don't need cards. That is kind of funny that it seems like all they've been drawing are their discarded things. Oh my gosh. Sure, I'll just hold on to it. Who cares? Or maybe I should have played it. This is the warm-up game. Blame the bot. Blame the bot. I do want to try making something with the other deck list. It just will have to find something to replace the Bastion or the Blood Artist, and I think it was like some other really old like reserved list card that the ChatGPT had suggested. Let's blow up that one just because it's making us lose life for not having cards in our hand, and then we'll attack this for one. You can make us not have a hand, but we'll bonk you. Maybe with Davriel, I don't know. I think they have a few... I mean, I feel like I've played against this deck before, and then they had creatures. I'm just wondering if maybe they aren't drawing into them or something. Enter tapped. Exciting moves, exciting moves. I think the one thing that this deck really needs is definitely more like card draw. And what's kind of funny is the bot put all of our counter spells in the sideboard. So I guess after this game I can show it off for everyone else who joined the stream, because I think it's really funny. Or at least in like my mind that we're seeing. I mean, this is still like a playable deck. And that's why I was like really impressed by it. And it actually has a really descriptive like primer too to go with it of like how you're supposed to play the deck. Which in theory, in its description, it sounds like it would work. But then like you kind of run into some spots where you need more card draw and stuff. But it's supposed to be like a burn and counter deck. We'll get rid of that one. I'm sure they have another one in their hand. Oh yeah. Awesome. We're rampant. I love this so much. Oh boy. Okay. Are you shocked? We'll hold on to that. Mainly because I got my pun in, and that's all I really needed value-wise out of this card. You know. Duress? Well, I guess we'll just hit them right in the face. Hiya! Like a little static shock. Okay, okay. Must be just through all the discard then. This is only for a creature? Yeah, okay. Well, at least we got something to discard now. How are the donks sounding to all y'all? Is it too loud or is it feel balanced? The donks as in musics. Oh my god, just another land. This is a great first game. But how can I be mad if we're playing against someone whose username is Maltese? So can you just imagine like a tiny little fluffy cute dog just doing zombie discard things? Oh my god, that emblem's gonna be awful. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh wait, yes it is, because they can take our stuff. Oh no! This is looking rough, y'all. Oh, thanks so for confirming. I'm always like paranoid about how the sound is, because I don't know. I always feel like I talk super quiet too. So like in a lot of like the post editing that I do, I have to like pretty much boost my voice a lot. Or maybe I just need to talk more like I'm on NPR. Hi, welcome to Explore Magic Hour. And I even have my NPR laugh. Maybe I should just do morning radio. But that would require me waking up early, and I can't do that very well. Aw, man. Aw, man. Well, maybe the next game we get into, we'll be allowed to play with our hand. I think we'll... Because now we don't have to worry about the ult for a bit, so I'm just going to hit Davrio. Alright. I mean, we're definitely losing 3 more life here. I don't see how we're coming back into this game, honestly. Again, we don't have a ton of card draw sources ourselves in this deck. At least we're hitting our land drops. I'm just kind of accepting that we lost. We're at 1 life. We've got 1 life. This kind of feels like Mill, where you're slowly in denial that maybe you can beat the clock. Nope, it's just another land. I'm gonna GG's this. Good game. Alright. Yes, we did have fun. We did. Okay. So I just gotta show off this sideboard. I thought it was pretty funny. So the sideboard has like Dive Down, which I thought was like an interesting protection spell. I think normally I probably would use like Slip Out the Back if I'm doing like a protection thing. It has Spell Pierce, which I think was a smart choice. Disdainful Stroke I think could be good in some use cases, but I would probably run like Spell Pierce over it, at least in Explorer. And then we have some more like exploding stuff here with like burner spells. But it's funny that like it chose Fiery Cannonade, because I feel like there's so many other better removal spells for this, or like burner spells, but I don't know. It's still pretty cool that like a bot put this all together, and it makes sense. And especially like the synergy with like Niv Mizzet and like the Crackling Drake and Chandra, like that all makes a lot of sense. And then with Rawl, like the -3 ability and stuff could be really cool. Dreadhorde Arcanist pretty much can only get like Opt and Shock to recast, but still overall I think that's like a fun idea here. I definitely wouldn't have thought to put together this deck list, so yeah, we'll keep rocking it though. Also made a Historic Brawl deck too if we get bored of this Explorer bot, you know, just in case. How are y'all Saturday mornings going? I'm gonna sip some coffee. I guess I'm not seeing YouTube comments. Hello, Lone Samurai. Oh, big fan, heckin' thanks. And how many lands did the chat pop put in the deck? It looks like 24 lands. I just actually changed them up though so that they weren't like only like basic lands, so I put in like some shock lands a bit. But other than that, like all the creatures and spells are the original. Chris, saying the background music fits the NPR vibe. I hope that's a good thing. Especially more of like the jazzier sounds or songs. Maybe we do need this land drop. We'll keep it there. Okay. Oh yeah, the Dread Horde is a wizard, and it's super nice for the wizard. Yeah, the wizard lightning, because it discounts it a lot. So I think since we had like Dread Horde in our starting hand, this round might go better, unless of course it gets countered right now. Dang, Sag. At least we got a backup. So I always have to like order my next plays too on the right side, because I have a tendency just to like cast whatever's there, like, or not keep track of like what I was planning to do. I'd be like, yeah, I'm totally gonna sequence this right, and then I just like see a shiny new card that I draw and play that instead, which sometimes works out. No! Okay. Well, we're purposely playing into these counter spells so we can keep Chandra alive. I swear that's the strategy. Boop. Cracklin' Drake. Is he gonna get countered? No! I do see the Jink attacks. No! It was! At least we're eating all of the counter spells here. It's 100% good thing to have the NPR music. Yes! Actually, they do have the Tiny Desk concerts, so I think you're onto something there. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm scared now to play this Chandra. So, should we test the waters by, like, blowing that up? Testing them waters. Oh, sweet. You're, brewing the new Slimefoot and Squee. It honestly looked really interesting to me. I'm gonna blow this one up, too. We are at 13 life, and Chandra will go in a little bit unprotected. Okay. I'm also saying these are the warm-up games for me mentally, because I usually don't play Is It. It's a... Okay. Okay, do we do this one? Let's do this one. It's gonna get countered, I know it. It resolved! Okay, so we're gonna add 1. Or +1, the loyalty. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And then, boom. And look at that, we even left mana up for opt. Is it? Okay. Let's do this. For the extra, because we can. I don't think we need a land. Shocking. Well, at least we have a removal spell. So our Chandra will take a little bit of a bonk. Okay, a lot of bonks, and we can't do anything to save them. Okay. Chat bot should have made me an elf deck. I can rock an elf deck. No! Actually, one thing too that I would really like to add to this deck is burn down the house, I think. Or burning down the house. Because I think that's a really sweet board wipe, or makes a bunch of little double tokens. Yeah, the new Slimefoot and Squee honestly looks really, really cool. I think, one, I just like the idea of like the team pair up because they seem really cute, but also just the like what they can do themselves is super strong. And what's the other one? Oh, the Gitrog, right. Oh my god. Is it just me or have we been mana flooded a bit? Like, I don't want to necessarily change the original deck list at all, but I might want to check the land base to make sure like maybe I didn't mess up and add too many lands, since that was like basically the only thing I changed. I feel like we've been getting flooded out of it in the last couple couple of rounds. Yeah, we hit another land. GG's. Because we don't have any board wipes or anything, so they definitely got it. We lost to mono blue spirits, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. GG's. Yeah, let's check out the mana base though, because I feel like maybe there's too many lands. Definitely card draw is a huge issue in this deck though. Eight. Okay, so I think we have the right amount of lands here. Huh. Huh. It's kind of tricky. I don't think we should go down any lands at all. But yeah, we don't. Basically, like, Opt is our only card draw. And I think maybe the idea is that we get more card draw with Dreadhorde Arcanist. But both of ours did get countered, so maybe I just need to pilot this deck better. Who knows? Can't default to blaming the bot. Oh man. Okay. Do we have any is it suggestions? Oh, thank you to Terabyte Chris. Thanks for following. Also, if you haven't checked out Spell Table Splits on YouTube, there's some really cool Commander gameplay for you to check out if you want and love more of that. Well, hello! Such a polite opponent. And we're gonna shock ya. Shock. Okay, drop this, and let's get our friend. Oh, and they're tapped out, so it's not gonna get countered this time. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this round is already a million times better than the last two. Just so we're not like getting everything countered. The ultimate god. I like that username. Has to be playing single playing MTG nerd. Yeah. Okay. Lightning strike? Let's do it. We can, because we can. Teehee. Now we're the removal ones. Oh! We won our first game with the chatbot deck! AI is OP. I will have to share the primer for y'all though, because I think it's so cool that, like, because I used to do some work too with NLP, which is a natural language processor, and people came up with some of the coolest apps for like the library, and one of them was like to kind of address like accessibility needs, so like people who may not be able to like hold a controller in their hands, they could use like voice commands and move their character around. So I thought that was like a really cool way to think about like using AI and like natural language processing. And a lot of times you also see it with like chat bots that are like trying to help people for like business needs and stuff, but it was really cool to see kind of like this other space for accessibility development, and just in the gaming space in general. So seeing it now like kind of broaden out to like ChatGPT and like being able to develop decks that people could potentially play, I think is like another really interesting space. Boop. And we'll wait like the responsible Is It player to do something on their turn. Reckless Impulse. How reckless. Get out of here. Is that what wizards usually say? Get out of here. I'll drop you. And I kind of want to blow it up, but I always feel bad when I don't further my own board state. So I think I am going to blow it up, and then I'll put stoppers. Psych him out. Do I have a counter spell? You don't know. You don't even know what deck I'm playing. A bot made it for me. Oh man. This is so funny. Chandra dressed to kill. She gonna be angry. Deals 1 damage to up to 1 target player or planeswalker. I guess we can remove the stops now. They're probably not psyched out anymore. Whoop. Yeah, that card advantage too, I think, or the lack thereof, is gonna be hurting a bit more. Okay, dropping this mountain. Now we'll get Crackling Drake in. Ooh, oh, forgot. Crackling Drake draws you a card. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I was actually thinking too for like a new paper commander deck. I really want to build something with Squee because the new Squee, the Dubious Monarch one that like makes a token, one, it kind of reminds me of Adeline, which is like one of my favorite cards, just with like the mechanics of how it works. But I also really like that it can get itself out of the graveyard. And I don't really have any sort of like mono red decks because mono red just kind of never really jumps out to me as like a card I really want, or a color that I really like playing with. We'll just take the damage here. I'll drop this on a blue source, and we'll put in Niv Mizzet. And we'll attack Chandra. Doo -doo. Doo -doo. Okay, so I think the main stuff that we should try for next here is maybe get Chandra down. Her ult is just like so good for winning like these 1v1 matchup games and stuff. But I know Niv Mizzet's probably going to be really scary for them. Okay. Okay. So the exile of the card off the top of the library will probably help us quite a bit. Okay. This is actually looking like a pretty decent matchup for us too. Let's do Tashandra. Chandra. I call her Chandra. And any misspeech here always will be blamed on my inability to pronounce most things in the world. Boop. Autopay. I think we do want to get this Dread Horde into play and get some more value. Maybe I wanted to have like this Lightning Strike up. I don't know either. But I feel like Dread Horde's going to help us get some more value, like these shocks and the opt-out, because we can start like picking off pieces of their board next too. You know, exploding stuff. So we want to attack. I think we need blockers again. Not blocking. I feel like maybe let's mix up the music a bit. What's this song? Or this song? Ooh, that sounds very relaxing. Okay, who are we shooting down? Shoot down this. Spacey. Sweet. So I think we Lightning Strike this fool because they're causing us all kinds of headaches. That's what seems like it'll work the best. You know? I think like this deck, like once we get at least some of these main pieces resolved. Okay. We might lose this Niv here. Let's put it at Chandra again. Oh, they stole their buddy. Just until... Okay, just until end of turn. Okay. Oh, they're stealing. We don't have anything else with mana value 3, though. Let's deal it to you. Oh yeah, that was dumb. I should have done it to Chandra again. Part of me almost wanted to double block, but I regret that now. Do we have to double block though? It might be lethal. I think I will, because we are going to get Dread Horde back. And then we can also attack for free with Dread Horde and maybe finish off that Chandra. That Claim the Firstborn is really sweet though. Let's put this down on... Actually, let's put in this. And start by ticking up. Okay, it's just a land, so we'll deal the damage. Let's put in you. Draw a card. Okay, it's another land. And I think we'll go ahead and attack first because we're going to be able to recast, I think, Shock. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's do Shock. And we're going to hit that Chandra. Boom. Hopefully this helps kind of turn things a bit more for us. And I think I will hold on to this Lightning Strike so we can remove like possible threats too and block a lot easier. We do have 1 mana up too that we could drop this as well. I think we're sitting in a pretty good spot now. Going into lurk mode, but you'll be listening. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. You're always there with the support, so appreciate it. Hello and happy Saturday to you as well, Jolly Good Jay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think, yeah, we're just gonna use this Lightning Strike to hit that Bone Crusher. Is 3 damage? Yeah. Or did we want to hit Chandra? No, she comes in with 4. Or 3. I don't know anymore. Maybe I'm just bad at magic. Okay. Rending Flame does 5 damage. Yeah? Well, how do you like your stuff getting blown up? Hmm? How does that make you feel? We also have this visit too. Goodbye, Crackling Drake. We shall remember you. Man, I keep forgetting it's Saturday because of the holiday we had on Monday. Like, has thrown me off like all week. I almost said no blocks. But I didn't pay attention to the fact my life total is now at 3. Gamer. Full gamer mode. Okay. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna put in Niv Mizzet. We are going to attack for 1. We'll cast Shock and blow up that dude. Boom. Deal 1 damage to that. And then I think we can just Lightning Strike this now. Deal 1 damage to their face. Boom, look at that. Look at you, ChatGPT. so proud of you. Oh, we can't cast it. Denial. Decline. We still did damage though. We only have 2 copies of that Planeswalker in this deck, so I think that would have been the first time I've been able to cast it. Pretty funny. Not our Nivy. Haha, Crackling Drake. We'll shoot them for 1. This is actually doing really cool stuff when this deck is able to do its thing. And I'm gonna probably minus down maybe. Oh no, they did it! No! I forgot about those lands. Rip. Ripperoni. Okay, well, we'll say user error, not deck error. That was me. Here, let me slurp some more coffee. Yeah, viral. Ooh, I got a new pack. What do we get? What do we get? Cool new shinies. Ooh, I actually got a copy of this IRL. That's exciting. I don't know. How are y'all liking the Explorer stuff? Should I move to what do you call it? Oh my god, my brain. Historic Brawl. I might give this a couple more turns, and then maybe I can update the deck list too. Yep. First bot. Ripperoni. Ooh, we could just be very control-y with this, but I think I'm actually gonna mulligan. Okay, I kind of like this one a lot more. We have 3 lands. I think I'm gonna put maybe Lava Coil, just because that could only target creatures. So far I feel like we've only gone up against like other like mono red spell sleeny type decks, or the mono black like discard devotion thing. Excuse me. Yeah, let's start with this Den of the Bugbear. We'll just pass. Petasse the turn. I don't know why I started saying that, but in my head it makes sense. It's like you're combining pass and the turn. Petasse. But also sounds like potassium. So maybe I just care about your health. Okay, so we will use Lightning Strike to blow up their friend. This Ledger Shredder can be pretty darn powerful, I tell ya. And we'll just pass again, and then probably do Opt on their end step. Yeah! We're gaming. Yeah, it's Opt. Because it seems like an Opt time to Opt. Ooh, Crackling Drake, which we will be able to cast. Okay, I'll pass that now. Yeah, that's sweet. Let's do Crackling Drake next. And it'll be semi-tough too already. Fabled Passage, good stuff. Woo. My turn. Okay. Woo! Now we're furthering our own board state. And at least drawing a card if this gets blown up. Yeah, we're like all removal right now. It's kind of sweet. Oh, GG's. We've gone, what, 3 and 2, 2 and 3? Lost 3 times, won twice. How's that? One of those, probably my bad. But I kind of like the idea of testing out this deck today, kind of seeing what its weaknesses are, and then maybe doing like another recording where it's like updated a little bit based on like some of the gameplay. But from those of you who've been checking out the gameplay so far, what do you feel like would really help? Because I think one thing is definitely more card draw, and then I think like maybe burn down the house. And it doesn't have to be a ton of copies, but maybe like 2 copies of that at least. So like maybe switching out the raw Planeswalker for like the board wipe or something. I think I'll keep this one too, Because we do have removal, we have a little body early game, so it might be worth putting them into play. You know? So we'll keep. And yeah, I think like Steam Vents is definitely our turn 1 land play. And then we put in our Siren Storm Tamer. Oh, they're a pirate. Okay. That explains why the sideboard they had the other pirate stuff. That's kind of funny. No! Our burb! They took their wings. Okay, let's see if we can get Dreadhorde to live. And I'll make sure we put down the Storm Carved Coast next. Deck update sounds cool. Obviously replacing Shock with Play with Fire. Ooh, yeah, I agree with that. I think that would Play with Fire would be a good swap. I'm going to put in this friend, and then we can try opting on their end step, or we'll blow something up too. Oh, and it's a wizard. Oh, okay. I see this deck. I see you. You got Wizard Lightning synergizing so heckin' well. Let's opt. Actually, I think we do need a land in case we hit like a 4-drop here. So we have a couple of 4-drops in our deck. I might care about them lands. Oop, we got another land regardless. Okay, bonk. Yeah, fear the 1 damage hit me right in the face. Trying to think for a card draw, like, is it unexpected windfall? There's one that like makes you the 2 treasures and lets you draw 2 cards. What are the chances Chandra's gonna get countered? Probably pretty high, huh? I think we just play into the counter spell anyways, since they're gonna eventually counter our stuff anyways, you know? Oh! Alright. Let's do this. Tick them up. Okay, we got a land off the top, which is okay. Bonk for 1. The nice part about the Chandra is that it does a good job of like filtering stuff off the top of our library that we don't. Oh, big score. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I think big score would probably be good, right? Yeah. So maybe big score, burn down the house, and play with fire. Actually, we probably want to cut Dreadhorde Arcanist too, because we don't really have a way to make their attack power higher, so like taking out shocks. Ooh. That is really cool. That is super, super cool. Wow, that is fun tech there. Well, we have this that's gonna exile the Locust God, so at least can deal with that problem. That was some really cool synergy. Oh, is this an infinite combo? Never mind. I think they're going infinite. I have not seen this before. That is awesome! Well, it's one way to learn about an infinite combo here. This is a May ability? Yeah, that's smart. So you don't even have to like deck yourself out. Well noted for the future. I totally didn't see that coming at all. I've never seen this combo before. Let's see what else they had in their deck. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think I'll do like a couple more games. Oh, it is? Okay, y'all identified the infinite combo. Well, I think, so we don't have to sit through all of it. They got it. That is sweet, though. I understand. So one of the first commander decks I built was a Locust God. I didn't have any infinite combos, no wheels, and people were like, would see it like at the table and they're like, oh, you're gonna play Locust God? I was like, yeah, just a new Magic player that didn't know anything, like all like the taboo stuff. It was funny because I didn't understand what was so scary. I was like, I just want to make tokens and bonk ya. Yeah. Oh, it can be disruptive if you can kill the merfolk. Sadly, I didn't have any way to kill the merfolk, but that's good for the future to note that. I think we can keep this, right? Play this on red. Have Dread Horde ready. We have Opt to draw more stuff. So, yeah, I think I'll do like one more game of this after and then switch maybe over to Historic Brawl because I made this wild jank Rakdos goblin deck that shouldn't work but for some reason does. So hopefully I can show you all that one and it actually work out. Well, there's other people watching, but I had some really fun test games with it yesterday and I was like, does it work because people aren't expecting it to be a goblin deck? Like, because it's just aggro like right in the beginning. Yeah, Locust Boy does pull a lot of hate. I think like it had stuff like propaganda and Aether Spouts to like kind of deal with people that were targeting me too much. Oops, sorry, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. Looks like we're just kind of paused here for a bit. Wonder if the opponent is still deciding what to keep. Just deciding what to keep. So, I think I'm gonna change this song. First things first. There we go. I don't know. Maybe it feels more lo-fi there. Yeah, still keeping this hand. Perhaps. Oh, hello, Philip. Happy to see you're able to join again. Okay, by the slowness. Oh, I was gonna say by the slowness, it's either gonna be an Is It deck or I guess in this case Simic. But I don't really feel like we run into too many Simic decks, right? I guess like if you're going for like Toxic too. I actually haven't done too much of Explorer lately since the new set rotated in. So I'm really curious like how prevalent like Toxic is in the format. Because I could see like Venerated Rot Priest being like a huge card in the new meta. Yeah, I know that Niv can go infinite with Curiosity and basically any effect that says like you deal 1 damage, draw a card to like or deal any damage to your opponent and draw a card. So I actually used to have a Niv Mizzet deck too where I did have some combos on it. I'm gonna blow up that Risen Reef. And then attack. Bonk. And pass. And then we'll cast the Opt on there in step. What was the other one? Oh, I had a Dina deck too when I first started playing, which also scared people, but it was literally just like a regular old like Aristocrats deck. And like people are like, you're running the Hulk combo? That's CDH. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just thought she looked cool and I liked Strixhaven Witherbloom stuff. It's kind of funny. But obviously I know more about that stuff now. But it is fun when I get to run into like a new like combo like what we saw earlier with the Locust God. Just like learn stuff that way. Take that stop off there. But now I think like the main commander decks that I like running with are Olinda because of the vampires. You don't think Toxic is really Athenian Explorer, Jolly? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, because I almost feel like it would be kind of too slow, and it seems like there's also just a lot of creatures early game where it'd be hard to maybe get some of the like Toxic counters on, just because there'd be like bodies early game that would be blocking. I could see like maybe in Standard. What's the other one too? Oh, what I did think was interesting though is like with the introduction of like toxic, it kind of made, I think, shieldred a little bit less relevant. Like obviously the life loss stuff is really important. Oh, is this the other combo? Oh man, so many combos. Oh no, okay. Because that one is like 20. I thought that was like the 20 counters, but that's an enchantment. Because there's that enchantment that's like, once you get 20 counters on the enchantment, like you win the game. Okay. We're looking good so far. Attack in the air. I guess I probably could have attacked with Dread Horde, but I don't know. I was worried about weird combat tricks happening. Maybe we can get Rollin next, just because I haven't used them before in this deck. It actually might be smarter just to get Niv Mizzet in, but we don't have the other blue source to cast them, so we'll just sit. Maybe, yeah, maybe we do want to do Roll. I do want to try like bringing back my toxic T-Rex deck that I made, where basically the win con was just trying to cast the T-Rex and win with the toxic counters that way. It was so funny. It was hard to get to it though, because you have to ramp pretty quickly and maybe get like a poison counter on a couple of, like, or at least a couple of them on your opponent before casting that T-Rex. I think I'll just take the damage for now. Let's put in you. And I really just want to cast this because we haven't done it before. But maybe we don't want to. How many instants? We only have one. Let's actually do the lava coil on that because it can get bigger. We'll put in you for the card draw and also another body in the air. Okay, and then I'll leave actually Dread Horde back to block now because we'll have a backup one in case they do have like some combat tricks or something. And I thought there was maybe a combo too with Risen Reef, but I can't quite remember. Oh no! Sag. Let's put in you. And you. And let's attack in the air. One of them's going to bounce off of the Crackling Drake that they have. Too bad we don't have Homeward Path here to get our friend back. The elementals, you remember decking yourself because they draw too much? Yoink. Yeah. No, actually, with my Aluna deck that I have for Commander, it's really easy for me to like potentially exile everything off the top of my deck. Let's blow up their other Risen Reef. Okay, they got Yarick. Right? Yeah. I like the animation a lot for Yarick. I'm thinking though that they must have the combo set up though, right? Yeah, this is a combo, right? Well, if they draw a card, we can shoot down one of their things with Niv Mizzet. Oh my god, another infinite combo. Oh. Welcome. Oh, Jolly Good Jay. And sorry, I keep stumbling over your name when I'm saying it. Thank you for becoming a Sapperling. That's heckin' awesome. It means a lot. I hope you find these shenanigans worth it. And you, and then we take 4, 8, 10, okay, 12, I think. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? If there's any kind of card requests and stuff, Jolly, let me know, and I can try making a commander for that. And maybe like the next stream I can rock them. Let's just do your face. And oh, we won! So far 3 games. I'll enjoy the content. Well, heckin' thanks. It's a good way to help support so I can, you know, hopefully put out more content and stuff. So this is the Gabo deck that I was talking about yesterday. That it's really wild, and I know it looks like hot trash, but like it's actually pretty funny because it's just like being super aggressive, like, and then trying to double up on certain damage effects, and then kind of what I was looking for too was potentially winning with Drain if we needed to close out the game, so we have some like sack outlets and like a board wipe if someone ends up just, you know, getting more stuff on the board before us. But it's pretty fun. And I also have Goldspan just to help like get some last little damage in the air. So I think I'm gonna switch over to the old Historic Brawl here. And let's check out my Wild Goblin deck to see if it does well today as well. Yeah, surprise gob. Surprise gobs are always fun. Like, I honestly, at first, like when I made this deck, I tried putting in kind of just like my favorite Rakdos cards, and then I was like, let's mix this up. Let's be like really random. So I just have been going with goblins. And I think the other part is like when you're trying to get the effect off of your commander, it's easier to hit like positive. This one feels a little scary to keep against Jenny Faye because we'll want to have probably a stronger start. This also feels really slow too, but I do like the land base for it. And we will have a 0/4. I think I am going to mulligan though. Oh, this is even... Okay, I guess we have to keep this because I don't want to go down even more. Let's put Morbid in because I don't see us getting much card draw off them. But at least we got some bodies. Or can get some bodies here is what I'm trying to say. Let's put in... Let's actually use this. Destroy them because I don't want them to get like life gain. And then we can maybe get Crashing Drawbridge in next. Anointed Procession. That's very spooky already. Let's put in this Haunted Ridge. And let's do this. No, I won't do that. I thought about blowing up my own artifact so we can get this into play, but maybe they will play an artifact. Actually, you know what I should have done? And I gotta get better at like gameplay and streaming at the same time, but I could have blown up that treasure too with our Gleeful Demolition and got our own goblins into play. The multitasking, I tell you what. Ooh, okay, let's do this. And okay, so let's claim the firstborn, and then we'll go ahead and attack, and then we'll Kozilith Fury to deal damage to their face, and we'll sack you. Bonk. It's one of my favorite ways to get rid of like creatures, is to like take them, attack, and then fling them at the opponent. Okay, so Jenny is in play now. So it means the shenanigans will start. Let's get you. And then let's give them all haste. And I did want to attack in, but now am I being greedy just hitting face because she can block? Actually, no, we won't attack. I was being too ambitious there. Okay, so now we got a target for a Gleeful Demolition. I'm so scared though. Okay, So far we're safe, knock on wood. So let's blow up that. Make some gobos. No gobos. I thought we made gobos. Oh, if I controlled it. I'll read my cards someday. I promise. So let's do 2, 3, 5 there, 1 at face. Make sure I do math right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Haha, I mathed. Again, I feel like when I'm doing the old live streameroo, my brain just like stops working. I mean, it already struggles as is, but reading cards, making smart plays, who knows? Someday I'll get there. Alright, let's put in our commander. And let's give this haste. And I think we're just going to be hecka aggressive and hit face with all these things. I kind of want to gamble and see if we can hit something by sacking this crashing drawbridge, but I also feel like the haste ability has been really powerful for us, so I'm going to decline. As tempting as that sounds. I might also just sacrifice our commander next time so we can potentially hit something from them. Ooh, Elschnorn, ouchies. Yep, that hurts. That pretty much shuts down like our whole deck. Yeah, we're gonna pretty much just have to be in like a board wipe. Oh, it's another creature. Yeah, I think we just have to get direct removal. Well, now I regret letting that innkeeper get blown up by the Heartless Act. Oh, this is so game over. This is what I get for hyping up the deck and then just losing miserably. Ripperoni. Ripperoni. Yep. OG Elsh kicked our butt. That's so sad. Okay, this is our game. I swear. We're gonna kick butt here. Hey, Nat. Or Mashy Sauce. Thank you. I always like to rock the little doggo sleeves because, I don't know, Shibus are the goodest of puppers. I just like them because they're so sassy. Take a mulligan. Oh my god. I love how I like hyped up this deck. I was like, it's so good, it's so fun. And then the moment I got to stream with it, it's so sad. That's funny. We're gonna have to mulligan this because we only have one land. Okay, let's take a mulli. Okay, this is better. Yeah. Let's put this friend to the bottom and we'll say hello back. Put this in play tap. Oh, they're playing also an aggressive deck. Okay, I see you. Let's put this Mountain in, and let's put this friend in. I usually like casting this on the Blitz cost so we get the treasure and the card draw with them. I think next is going to be Squee Dubious Monarch. Again, mostly just because I think it's so hickin' cute. Well, minus all the skulls, but Squee just themselves is a cute character. Okay, so we'll put in Squee. You gotta say Squee like that. Squee! Hello, Clone Gerbs. What's up, dude? Hope you've been enjoying the new job. Thanks for hopping in and watching the old streamer room. I feel so supported. I feel so supported by all of the lovely friends. No! Not our Squee! At least we can cast them. But we have to exile, was it 4 cards? Yeah, 4 other cards. But we can get there, I think. I'm kind of surprised they haven't dropped a body yet, either. Let's do this, friend. And we will go ahead and hit face. So they got Reckless. Haha, we can take Reckless. Bonk them back. But we do need like another turn drop, because I was hoping that we could probably do the same thing where we like steal something from their board and sacrifice it. We do need at least 1 more mana to be able to do that. So hopefully we can top deck it. Hopefully. See, they're treating you well. That's good. That's awesome, clone. Congrats. It's always a happy time when people like treat you well at your new job, especially moving to another state for a job and not being really sure like what to expect. So I'm really happy for you. And not a lot of people have like the courage to kind of take like a risk that's something that's like so uncertain either. Who made a treasure? We got a goblin. I'm really surprised we haven't seen another one of their creatures yet, honestly. Are they scared of like a board wipe or removal? What do we got in here? We can only exile 2 things. We can't get our squee back. Okay. Hopefully we do get into a sack outlet though. Because in that way we could steal that bonk and then deal damage. Okay. Ooh, that's a really good card. Okay. Yeah! This card, I don't know why it's so funny to me. Let's claim the firstborn. Steal their friend. Are they gonna blow it up? I don't know. Or I guess they could have like a something to give that hexproof. Oh, they quit. Alright. I guess GG's. I was not expecting that. Onboarding was hell because it was a bunch of corporate mandated webinars. But you're done with that, so it's now Pockers. Good. Yeah, whenever I start a new job, it's always just like the onboarding training that they have to do for like compliance reasons. Like here's the security training and like all this other stuff. But once you get past that, yeah, it's a lot easier. Though it's kind of funny. Oh, I don't know why I clicked on that. It is kind of funny because for some of the contract jobs that I've had done where like I didn't see or talk to my boss for like 2 weeks. So I just would like sign onto my computer and be like, I did all my mandatory training, what am I supposed to do? And then it's just like crickets. So I'm like, I guess I'll build magic decks while I wait for someone to tell me to do things. So sometimes those like slow moments can be nice, especially if your job like ends up being really stressful. Yeah. Also, for those of you on the YouTubes, I am doing the Twitch and YouTube stream, so if you see me talking to people that are not, you know, in the chat that you see, that's why. I'm not talking to ghosts or anything. Okay, who are we playing against? Oh, Valkamus. Valkamus is a pretty powerful commander. Seems like you'll have some good direction when you start, so hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, it sounds like it's a much better start. I'm like afraid to say which company was the lack of direction when I first started, but it's always funny like how everyone handles onboarding stuff differently. And YouTube, Twitch chat says hi. So y'all are friends now without realizing it. Let's put in... Let's do the Bandit Lord. Get a little damage in early game. And we'll bonk. Perfect. And probably this cute squee. They're so darn adorable. Man, I really do need to make a squee deck. It's the only mono red deck I think I'll ever like actually want to make. Well, I guess I actually did make the Magda one, and it was like a dragon deck. Dragon Treasures, which I know is a big surprise there. And I actually was thinking of like a CDH deck around Magda as well. They blew up our land. Let's get a swamp. And we'll put this down as a swamp. And let's put you into play. Get some squee damage going. Ready? Huzzah! Bonk. We usually have treasures to sacrifice, but we haven't fed too much into that. So maybe this dude is worth cutting if they end up feeling dead. But it is another goblin to go with our goblin deck, so that's something for you there. Shock and awe. They blew up another land. Wonder if they flash those back with their commander. Because did they get them from the graveyard? Look at the top 7 cards of your library and cast an instant or sorcery. Okay. Destroy all creatures. Well, joke's on you. Squee's gonna keep coming back. Let's destroy that. But we do need another red source in order to cast Squee now, so it's a little bit sad. And we can blow up their commander too. Hopefully they don't have protection. Ooh! Or maybe we'll just blow up this dragon. Yeah, let's actually hit that because that's not... we can't really deal with a lot of flyers. Maybe we can try getting their life total down low enough too, or if they do play another spooky creature, we can at least take it and help them deal damage. But Sticky Fingers will help us get the other red source that we need too, because it's gonna make a treasure for us. So hopefully our commander can survive a turn that so we can attack with it and then make treasure. Oop, that's concerning. That's very scary. Are they playing their commander? Okay. Whenever I see like ritual stuff like that. Yeah, gross alchemist land destruction indeed. But oh, Sword of Body and Mind. I love it for the memes. And then I guess I'll just play this now. And it's not gonna help us right now, but I just want to use all the mana that I can. And then if we can survive another turn, we can do Shackles of Treachery, take their commander, and then I have enough to equip. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Oh no! I was going to say that might have been enough. Sad. So sad. Our other land! What the heck? Leave our lands alone. Alright. This is personal. Go get this red source. And let's get Squee out. I don't think we can deal enough damage this turn. But I think next turn we can go ahead and take Alchemist and deal the last bit of damage there. I'm going to decline because I think we need Squee. But yeah, it just says gain control of a target creature. It doesn't have to be a mana value of any kind. So if we can take Alchemist, I think we can win if we survive this. Assuming they don't remove anything from our board too. But I love these kind of cards because they are really helpful for closing out the game. Okay. We're fine with that. Doesn't bother us. Doesn't bother us. Okay. Okay. What's an aim counter? What does that mean? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, this is gonna be really fun though. Our commander. Decline. Oh my god. Yes! Beat the land destruction deck. That was honestly really, really satisfying. Okay. Good heckin' stuff, yo. It always feels so validating whenever you come up against a deck that's doing like tons of extra turns or like land destruction and you still end up winning. Okay, so our gobos are showing up now. Thank you. Thank you, Jolly. Felt like a GG moment. It's like one of those things too where it's like, if this doesn't work out, you're just totally blown out of the water. Like, you have nothing else to fall back on. Because I was like, if they had any sort of like protection effect, like, definitely was gonna lose. Find another song. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Let's try this one. Shuffle up the playlist too. Just get them donks going. Alright. We're keeping this because I think we can be pretty aggressive early game. Give this Fireblade Charger out. And then this red. That sounds good. Oh, they got a little Dragon Whelp, which actually is a pain in the butt because it perpetually gives discounts. So maybe it seems like a bad play right now. But I think we actually want to blow up this Fearsome Whelp because it's a dragon deck, so that's really scary to give like something discounts for like dragons. The other fun part though is we do have Crux of Fate, so this potentially can be like only a one-sided board wipe for us too when that happens. I'm gonna put in this land, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, make a Gobbo, and when it dies it deals damage. Okay, so if they block it, we can kill that Dragon Speaker. Okay, so they're not blocking. Makes sense why they wouldn't. I think what's hard about like Tiamat too, and maybe is it the Miram? The other dragon that is, I think it's Timur and just makes other copies of dragons, is like as soon as they get Terror of the Peaks, it's pretty much just like GG's. You sacrifice and stuff would make sense, but in this case maybe it won't be terrible because if we can survive we can let them just play everything out on their board. Ooh, Blood on the Snow. So now we have multiple board wipes. We do need to get to like the land drops though, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, we didn't hit our land drop. I think that's gonna be our main thing next, is just hitting those land drops in time to cast those Crux of Fate and Blood on the Snow. Blood on the Snow I think will be really helpful because we can board wipe for the first wave of dragon stuff. This will be tricky. Oh yeah, totally glad that you agree. Blowing up Fearsome Whelp is a good early game play because it definitely gets out of hand. Woo. But it won't matter if we don't hit our other land drops. Ah! This might just be a dragon beatdown. This is so scary. So scary, I tell you. Oh boy. Oh no. Ancient Copper Dragon. I'm surprised actually I don't see Terror of the Peaks, but maybe they're like, we don't need it. Ah. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, so we hit... Can we do it? I think we can. We'll destroy all dragon creatures. We'll sacrifice you. Deal 1 damage to you. Yeah, and we hit the other land drop. Okay, so we'll be ready for the pile of dragons that'll hit the board. And then we'll have Morbid hit the commander, or not commander, the planeswalker for 1. Oh boy, Phyrexian Tower is what got us there. It saved our bacon. Or tofu. Whatever you prefer to eat. I don't know. Icing Death Frost Tyrant. I want to say that sounds dramatic. maybe a little bit. Put you into play. And let's copy you. And we'll have you attack you. Doesn't matter though, because we're just going to be getting a card draw piece off of this if it dies. But I think the big thing here is we're like making more kind of replacement bodies when we copy them. But if we can get them to kind of dump more dragons out of their hands, I think that's going to help us a ton. With March of the Machines, Legend slot, we'll just get most of the best commanders ported over to Historic Brawl. That would be cool. I think there is at least a really solid... ooh, this would be sweet. There are like a pretty solid list of commanders that we get so far, but I agree it would be cool to get a little bit more selection. So I feel like I am taking a risk here because it might just come down to them having another thing with haste to kill us, because this is 10 damage in the air right now. I want to make a copy of you again. Can we equip? I always want to equip. Doesn't have protection from any of those colors though, darn it. Maybe I should add the other sword. Okay, so we'll attack with you and you. Man, maybe just you, actually. Because it's gonna get blocked and make another token. I mean, this synergy feels fun, but it might not be enough. Because again, I feel like I'm taking a huge risk because it's not gonna take very much for them to be able to kill us here if they have anything with haste. Core hold's really sweet too. Yeah, I think this is GG's. Just can't deal with those flyers. I did pair up against a really cool elf deck yesterday, which was fun, like Gobos versus elves. OG, Atraxa, and Ragavan are listed. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Ragavan, not Ragavan. Not Monkey. Ragavan. I don't know why I added the A to it. Yeah, I think OG Atraxa will definitely be interesting to see. I know most people I've seen have tried like the interesting Saga deck, but I wonder how many people would rock the oh goodness. Why am I blanking on it? Oh, Infect, like the Infect poison counters and proliferating those. Like I feel like that's what we'll probably see a lot in Historic Brawl. Ugh, yeah, this feels like GG's. Tear the Peaks, and then they can just play another dragon. Darn it. Darn it. Thought we'd have a chance, maybe. But I think they got it. Our jank Gobos couldn't bring us home. I'm trying to think though, like right now, all of my commanders that I have in paper are, I think, all in Historic Brawl. But lately, like, Historic Brawl's been influencing a lot of different commanders I want to build with. Oh, yeah, Super Friends is definitely a popular one for Atraxa, too. Actually, I should remember that because I think the first time I played against Atraxa, like, at a local game store, it was, like, a Super Friends deck. And then I think they had talked about wanting to make it, like, a Infect deck, but people weren't super happy about that idea. Oh, we're going up against Ivy. Okay. That's gonna be spoopy. So we'll put this and get this friend. And we'll do probably Crash and Drawbridge. And the swamp. Yeah, Crashing Drawbridge, I think. And we'll hit 1. I did put this buddy in here when I did have more like oil counter proliferate stuff, but I just feel like oils, like counters, don't really have a ton to work with, you know? Oh, we didn't hit our other land drop. Bummer. I guess that was what I get for keeping a risky hand. Okay. Oh, Traxa, they? Did I say he? I'm sorry. Boop. Let's get a red source. Yeah, I think red source is right. And let's punch this ivy with our little gobbo. Do Spirit Tay. Oh no! We can't deal her 1 damage with her cute little guy. Alright. Okay, I think we'll have to play this as a tap land. Then we get Fable. And I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any of the bonker mutate effects yet, so let's give Haste so we can ramp a little bit with this treasure. Okay. Sweet. Dream Shackle Geist. Doing work for them. Yep. Definitely a weakness for this deck too is the flyers. But I was kind of hoping that we would be okay. Oh. Let's discard you. I haven't seen this one. I kind of want to see what this card does. Because I feel like we get some cool value from it. Let's actually see. Because we do have Soul Guide to get a potential trigger off of this. Check it out. Let's exile you. And oh, I guess actually I should have activated Crashing Drawbridge. Man, I am sorry. I feel like I am playing so sloppy today. Do I try the Alchemy Legends? They're adding with a few of the new Alchemy Phyrexia ones next week. I haven't really been playing too many alchemy cards because I like to use Historic Brawl as like a way to test like maybe things in Commander, but I probably should branch out and do more with alchemy. I probably won't play any of like the Tomb-bound spellbook or whatever that is, where it's like conjure a random card, just because I feel like I don't know, that kind of breaks the puzzle sometimes of what I like about Magic, if that makes sense. But some of the conjure cards I think are okay. Attack here. Attack here. Oh, we don't want to attack with that. Oh, I messed up too, didn't I? I should have made a copy with Kiki Jiki before attacking in. But oh well, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, sorry, if we lose, I am just not multitasking well. Can we make a copy of something else that'll give us some value? I think maybe we can just copy that, right? And then it might get bigger because it's gonna hit the graveyard. Yeah, I totally missequenced that 100%. I'm just clicking through stuff. I might need to take a nap after this stream. But I do have to go to D&D afterwards too. Sorry for playing like cabbage today. Ooh, Vesuvian Tuflomancy. Interesting. Is there any commander that you'd want me to play, Jolly, of the alchemy cards that'll drop? I'd be happy to put together like a deck list, or if there's a deck list that you really wanted me to try out, I'm down for that too. Okay, let's do this. And let's... Oh, okay. Well, we ended up playing with, despite me having terrible sequencing, so GG's opponent. Oh boy. Sometimes it's just funny, like... I don't know. I feel like my brain's lagging out, but I also have only had like a half a cup of coffee, so that'll be the other thing I blame as well. Okay. Ooh, Glissa. I really love Glissa. I want to build the mountain paper too. So we got Spatter Goblin, which I think is... Actually, this might be a really good starting hand. Because I feel like Spatter Goblin kind of like deters people from attacking early game too. And it might be good against Glissa. The Death Toucher thing's going to be tough to deal with though. Galma the Shaper might be fun. Okay. If you... Are you in the Discord by chance, Jolly? Because if you're in the Discord, if you want to like... Yeah, I'll try to, if you want to post the... I think I have it where you can share links. If not, you might be able to leave a comment on the video as well, or I can just write it down real quickly too. Yeah. Discard a card. We'll discard this Goblin Gathering. Sweet. And I will attack. Okay. Yeah, if you can post links in the chat, let me know. I'm pretty sure I have the settings so you could, just in case people had wanted to share deck lists. Okay. Let's put in Spatter Goblin. And I think we'll just... Maybe we don't want to attack with that friend. We'll attack with this friend though, because I don't think they're going to want to trade. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put this Galma, the Shaper though, up in another tab so I don't forget. And then we will put you into play. And I think we actually want to hold back though. We would like another land drop though for this friend. We will sacrifice. Let's sacrifice. Let's sacrifice this friend, because I think Splatter Goblin's still going to be like a good blocker. Alright. Thanks for the follow, Beamer Boy TTV. Sounds like a fellow Strawmer. Isn't that the term? Strawman. I think I will block with this friend. And it doesn't really matter too much, but we'll just put it on you. Okay. And this is really tough. Maybe let's do Unexpected Windfall. We'll ditch you, because I don't think that's going to be much help, even though it does have Double Strike. Okay. So we got Deadly Dispute. Let's draw. Oh shoot, we can't even do that. This is rough. Okay. I think I am going to just go ahead and attack here, though, just to get the damage in. Bonk. Okay. And she's just enchantment, right? Okay, destroy target enchantment, not artifact. We do have Professional Facebreaker, which is nice. I have, like, it's supposed to be a Goblin Synergy deck, but I do have some non-gobos in here. Reveals their hand. Man, they're probably going to hit Professional Facebreaker. I see you. Yep. You're going for them, aren't you? Or they're thinking, is it a tough decision? I feel like I would go right for the professional face breaker, but I also have a very healthy respect for professional face breaker. Okay, they did go with it. Gloom Shrieker. What are y'all gloomy about? Yeah, I think we just let them hit us. No blocks. They're getting so much card advantage from them too. Remove 3 counters. I think I will then in response. No, wait. We're gonna be patient here. Okay. I was gonna deadly dispute our friend here, but I think it's not that big of a deal actually. Ooh, blood on the snow. That'll be helpful. Maybe we do want a blood on the snow, and then I can get morbid back. So destroy all creatures. Foil counter. And yeah, let's get morbid back. And then we should get card draw off morbid. Sweet. Ooh, Atsushi. This is good. We're ramping. Oh, join the Discord. Sweet. Okay. I was gonna say too, feel free to just like DM me the deck list too if you got one, and I will for sure play that because you sound like a really smart deck builder too, so I'm excited to see what you make. Let's see. Do we do this for the tee-hee-hee? I think for the laughs. That's usually my main motivation for stuff like this, because it's hilarious to just hit people with Sword of Body in mind. And it does give protection from green. I wonder if they're gonna blow up Morbid. No! That's my favorite thing in the world though, is to attack with Sword of Body in mind. I'm devastated. No one will let me have my memes. Arthield, the deck is, I think it's been interesting showing so far. I think we've mostly lost to like decks with like a lot of flyers, but I think we're 2 for 2 right now. So I'm gonna say medium, but the last deck we lost to was a Tiamat dragon one, which is spicy. Okay, so we got Blood Crypt. I'm gonna pay 2 life to shock that in. I'm going to deadly dispute this just because I want to see if we can draw into any level of removal. We don't have it, so I'm gonna put Fable of Mirror Breaker in, and let's put this friend in, and we'll just attack here. Bonk. Sweet. So at least we can keep chipping away at them in the air for now. If we can get that remover for Defiler of Vigor, that'll be really nice. But it's definitely going to be a really, really big problem for us. No, not the Jace deck. So the deck that I have is working with the Ketheck Crucible Goliath. So the idea for it, which I haven't been using my commander too much, which I need to be better about it, is you basically sacrifice one of your creatures on the board, and then it'll look at the top cards. I think it's 4 cards. Oh no, you look at it until you reveal a non-legendary creature card with lesser mana, and you just put it right onto the battlefield. I think I'm gonna take the damage here. It's really risky, but let's discard this mountain. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take this token, and we're gonna put you into play and you into play. And I think our goal here is we're gonna just try to deal all the damage to their face. Okay, so I guess our deck is actually doing really well. Did ChatGPT deck work out? It kind of did. I did have to change the mana base, but I think like one of the main issues with that deck is it needed like better card draw and maybe like a little bit better removal, because I can just pull up the deck list actually real quick if you're curious. There's just like not very much card draw for it, and then the synergy with like Dreadhorde is pretty cool in theory, but we could only really get Opt and Shock out of like our graveyard. So I think there's some stuff here that actually will work really well. So planning to do like a deck update later in the week to just kind of modify some stuff. So if there's any sort of suggestions that like you would like to make, I think I put in the details the deck list, but if not, I can always share it in my Discord too if you're curious. Earthfield, but it was pretty cool. Like, it wasn't the greatest deck. I think we only won like 3 out of 7 games or something like that. But maybe that'll be just like a fun little series to do, is like get these randomly generated decks, see them, like, you know, test them out and then make changes to them, like upgrade them and stuff. But overall I was really impressed with like the amount of detail, because it has like a deck list like kind of primer to explain how the deck is supposed to work, and it actually had a pretty good description of it. Oh yes, please, if you have a deck list too that was generated. It's supposed to be overly complicated. Why is it? Because there's like a bunch of counters or something in it? Yeah. Rip Nissa. Rest in pieces. I've just honestly, oh my god, I just said accept without even looking to see if this was a good hand to keep. It doesn't look like it. We'll see if I'm punished. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, if any of you have like a deck list you'd like me to try out, feel free to send it to me, or like commander requests too. I don't know if it makes me like a hipster, but I like playing kind of like random, not as well known or popular commanders. Ooh, we did kind of hit another land drop. It's gonna be a tap land. I think it's fine though. I usually also don't like putting Shadow Spear into play right away, because if people happen to have like the artifact removal, it's pretty much donezo, but I felt a little safe here. Oh, this is a new card too. I could see this one actually being really powerful in like limited, but I figured I would give it a shot here. But basically, if another creature or artifact is put into the graveyard, you put an oil counter on, and then you can remove 3 oil counters to exile a card off the top of your library. So basically get a little bit of like card advantage with it, which I think is pretty heckin' cool. Ooh, and we're gonna get our Dwagon. And then maybe next turn we can equip Shadow Spear to it. Or maybe just get our own commander down. We shall see. One thing about like Yorion decks is usually they need like a little bit of time to set up before you really see Yorion start doing the blink shenanigans. Especially with like Soul Herder hitting the board. But I think we might be able to hit anything like that, like their blink effects for the most part. Ah, Oracle of Alpha. I'm definitely gonna kill that thing. Or I guess they'll just get the scry advantage now. Let's start by equipping the Shadow Spear. Maybe I should have put it on the little Gabo, but I think if it dies, it'll end up just giving us card advantage, so I'm not too sad about that. But yeah, let's definitely get some damage in. Getting another land drop will be sweet for this gold span too. Yeah, Arthiel, feel free to send whatever one you want to me. It can be the overly complicated one if you want, or just, you know, one that's funny. 2 lands, let's go! Yeah, it was a snap keep for no reason. I just saw a shiny button that says, do you want this hand? And I was like, sure, why not? YOLO. But it's working out for us so far, at least. Yeah, if you want to send it to me on Discord, that'll probably be the easiest, and you can just like shoot me a DM if you want, or you can share in like the commander discussions or tag me, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I think that'll be like really fun. Honestly, I'm kind of like obsessed with these like auto-generated like I don't know, bot deck lists that have been out. Habo Gabo. Oh wait, Hobgob. I added an O. That's funny. Okay. Oh, we are just attacking. Look at me being too click happy again. Huzzah! Bonk first, ask questions later. Because I'm good at thinking things through. Okay, so I'm reading the summary now for the overly complicated deck. The goal of the deck is to assemble a complicated combo that involves multiple cards working together to win the game. The combo involves Thassa's Oracle while having the exact number of cards left in your library as your devotion to blue. This will allow you to win the game by having no cards in your library. To set up this combo, you need to have a lot of card draw and filtering effects. It sounds like usually most decks trying to win off Thassa's Oracle, so wouldn't surprise me. Actually, it's kind of funny, like I'm finally starting to understand a little bit more of the Thassa's Oracle combo, because I know I've had it explained to me like 50 times, but basically you just want to like mill yourself down to like your last 1 or 2 cards, then put Thassa in for the trigger, right? And actually, like, again, I really do want to break into CDH a bit. So I do have, I think it's Tainted Pact and a couple copies of Thassa's Oracle. So I know that's like one way that people will try to win with Thassa. But I am going to try to like keep my Kinnan deck around, because I have a Kinnan deck that I want to upgrade a little bit more, so it could be CDH. So I want that one to like sit around like high power CDH. But I don't have Thassa's in there. That one I think right now is just winning through making like infinite mana and bonking people. Okay. If we hit this other land drop, we'll just really get a lot of momentum going with this gold span. Okay. Time to bonk. Time to bonk. Oh, I just realized they have the cute little raccoon as their deck sleeves. I love that. That's so cute. Are you attacking? Are they afraid of the gobos? Okay. Watch this top deck feed the swarm. That would be kind of funny. Wishful thinking, but doesn't matter. We got a dragon. Unless it gets countered, then I'll be sad. Don't counter. No! You know, I had to go for it. I had to go for it. I just want to hit face. Is that so much to ask for? I know we're probably going to trade with this Inspiring Overseer. Probably put the commander in next to start getting some of their triggers and card advantage. I don't think I've played them the last couple of games. I really need to. That is kind of what I built my deck around. I hear you're supposed to play your commanders. Just what I hear, though. No! Eternal Wanderer. So they're probably going to flicker the Oracle of the Alpha, right? Oh, they're making a double striking knight. I hear that's good. Trying to think of like what's gonna help us right now. We wouldn't have any of our board wipes open, but I don't think we necessarily need to board wipe. I think we just need like one other little punchy thing or some more card advantage. So I think I'm gonna put my commander into play and then maybe sacrifice this Char Forger. Let's equip. Don't think we want to go to combat, so no attacks. And we'll intern, and we'll sacrifice this buddy. See if we can. Okay, Riveteer's not bad. And get some treasure off of them when they die. I do have this Meat Hook Massacre too. So maybe that can be our other win con. We just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more creatures on the board, I think, which can happen with Bowstrider. So maybe that's what we plan for, is just to win through that if they don't have any more life gain effects. So maybe that's actually what I should have done last turn. No, because that wouldn't have changed the amount of bodies we had. Okay. That's our game plan. Try to Meat Hook Massacre for the win. Assuming that wouldn't get countered though, because if that gets countered, it might be tough for us to figure out what to do next here. Oh, or if that happens. Man, this is good. Why is Eternal Wanderer just great? I actually haven't really been paying attention to all of her abilities. Okay. I think we'll be fine. To any target, okay. So we might be able to use their ability to blow up Eternal Wanderer. So we'll put this down on black, put you in. No? Are you countering? Okay, resolves. So let's use this ability to hit Eternal Wanderer. Okay. And I'm kind of debating, I don't think we need Bowstrider in right now, so I'm actually just going to equip the Shadow Spear to our Battlecry Goblin. And then that'll kind of just be our shenanigans. And hopefully we keep staying alive here. Staying alive. Okay. Getting Yorian out. Yep, flickering their friend there. Get that other awesome ETB. Flicker Yorian. I think it doesn't come back until my end step though, so that might actually hurt them. Oh no, it comes back this end step. Okay, maybe I was getting the stuff mixed up here. Okay. I think I'm gonna put in Bowstrider. Are they thinking of okay, I was about to say countering this, I don't know. Soul Guide Lantern now. And then we'll hit the Eternal Wanderer. They must have like the delay effect that pauses. Every time when people have that like setting up though, like it feels like someone's ready to counter me just because it's like holding the card there for a while. I think we will just go ahead and go to combat. So I'm trying to think here. If we attack with the Goblin Lord, I think we still need them, so I think it just makes sense to attack here. They kind of bounce off each other, but I'm still gaining the life at least. I just need like a little bit more just to punch through. So I'm gonna do this to draw a card. Okay. And we'll do this. I know. Yeah, I probably actually shouldn't have attacked at all. I just want to do something. Just want to feel productive, you know? Feels bad when you just play a creature and pass without hitting, without at least turning something sideways. I might put in my commander next to sacrifice the Woe Strider to see if we can hit like another goblin, because I think that's also part of the problem, is just not hitting the goblins. Ooh, and not having an enchantment removal really sucks. They can take my, oh, that's what they're taking? Okay. We'll sack them in response. And we'll hit their face. Okay. Ooh, perfect. That is exactly what we need. Okay. I really hope they don't have counter magic. So I think what we can do is, depending on what they obviously get next, we have Hero's Downfall. We can hit Yorion, attack, and then maybe Meat Hook if we have enough for that. Okay. So I think we still have a shot at this. It's been a little bit like slow just because I feel like our card advantage has been lagging quite a bit. Okay. But having the effects to like fling damage too is really good. What would also help is if we had like some level of like theft where we could take Oracle or Yorion and attack them with it. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay. Taking our goblin or goat. Thought we'd be able to sacrifice the goat, but maybe I missed that trigger. Mayhaps I did. They are doing all the flickering shenanigans though. Yeah, so I think next, like, we just do this. We don't have enough to play Meat Hook, but I think we can equip Shadow Spear. I hope they don't have a counter spell. They did use a lot of counter magic earlier in the game, but it is pausing, so I'm thinking that they might not have a way to keep Yorion protected. Ah, they did. Okay. So, equip here. And... oh, this is so tough. Okay. I was really hoping that removal spell would resolve. It didn't. It didn't, friends. And now they're just gonna keep flickering the touch of the realm. And I can't sack this in response because I think it's another creature. Yeah, darn it. It's like enchantments are color combo's weakness or something. Mox Pearl, okay. Well, they only have one more card in hand. So I almost am thinking maybe meat hook would be good, but I don't know if we have enough because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'd only be able to meat hook for 4, I think. So maybe we'd have to attack first. Oh, okay. Maybe we did do this. Maybe we did. Because here's what I'm thinking. Because we're not going to have we're not going to have enough to meat hook this turn, but we can equip Shadow Spear to the goblin, attack, and then it should put them at 1. And then if we are able to get meat hook down and wipe the board next turn, I think that'll be it for them. Unless we top deck something with haste. Oh, no, never mind, but that can come back and it'll be untapped. Darn it. It is so hard to punch through right now. If that hero's downfall had resolved, I think that would have been a lot better for us. Phyrexian Tower. I think we're gonna put in our commander. Unless it's getting countered. Paused? Okay. Whew. I don't think we want to attack this turn. Resolve. This is a 3-drop. I don't think it's worth sacrificing them. Because I don't see like what we're gonna get, honestly. But maybe it's worth next turn to equip our commander with the Shadow Spear and attack in. What's hard is like we just need to do just a little bit more damage, but we're having a hard time with all of our squishies punching through. Ah! Pass. Shadow Spear is like putting up the stops. Alright. Okay, they're just scrying. Oracle of the Alpha has been alive for a long while, which is also a little concerning. Alright. We'll pass. And yeah, we don't have anything else, so passing again. Okay. We are so close though. Man. I feel like we're definitely trying to earn this victory if possible. And we're also glad we got a lot of play. Ah, no, extra turn! No! We're just a humble, kind of sort of goblin deck. Oh man. I think I can just auto pass, hopefully. Well, while our opponent's taking an extra turn, how are you all doing today? I think I forgot to change my title to Historic Brawl since we moved on past the ChatGPT deck. But I am excited to upgrade that deck. Okay. Man, if we could get our Atsushi back, that'd be sweet. We miss you. Taking that commander. Yeah, I guess we'll take it back to the command zone. I wonder if it is just time to go to like board wipe. But I'm worried like if we board wipe, we're not gonna have enough creatures like to build back up with, you know? Okay, so we got Spatter Goblin. Or Splatter, not Spatter. Same difference though, right? It's just missing a vowel or something. Or a consonant. I don't even remember what I said at first. Oh gosh. They're tapping our friends so we can't do other stuff. So we can't tap them to deal 1 damage. Smart. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We are actually almost at the point where We potentially can board wipe and maybe drain them. But I feel like they're just gonna flicker something else. Maybe. Oh, wait, where'd the enchantment go? Oh, it's still in there. Yeah, I think they're gonna take the goblin. Or not the goblin, the goat. Why do I keep calling it goblin? Maybe it's because they both start with G's. My brain's just like putting that together. That's funny. Oh man, this is a long match though. Hopefully it's entertaining for y'all. Okay, taking Woe Strider back. Nice to see you, friend. Hello and goodbye. Maybe we equip the Shadow Spear and attack with it next. And then board wipe. And this is tough though. Thankfully they're not like super aggressive in the air, otherwise we'd totally be dead by now. But we just need like one other thing that's just sort of strong enough to help us either with like draining out our opponent or just like that last little damage. Like Gold Span would be really sweet right now too. But they got countered. They got countered like 20 minutes ago. Hi, Sass. It's good to see your internet text. You're entertained by this guy's boring tech. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, land. Okay. Yeah, let's just equip you. And they're gonna have to block. Right? Let's do it. Because it's gonna, we can make Yorion have -1, and they are again they have to block here. Why does this goblin look like they're gonna spit some acid? They got like acid reflex going on. Ate too many spicy foods and coffee on an empty tummy. Okay. So they block. I mean, they can probably easily recast their commander, but I don't know. At least it's more expensive and takes away potential things that they could be doing with their turn. Okay, Eerie Interlude. We don't have a response for that. It's a bummer. But is that instep? Okay. So we can't even see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we do that? If we... Did I miscount? So this would be 2 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just equip... Should I equip the goat? That'd be pretty funny. Let's equip the goat. And... in the turn, I guess. Fear the goat. The goat is the goat. Is that what we should name our deck? The goat? That'd be pretty funny. All right. I just kind of want this game to be over too. It feels like it's been a little slow. But maybe we made them use most of their like counter spells and protection magic and stuff. Okay, we're down to 11. Our commander is going to be super expensive too. Oracle. Okay, let's top deck something good. Let's top deck something good, y'all. Put this game to an end. Sure. Kind of good. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine. I think I actually am just gonna board wipe now because I'm a little ready either to move on or try to close this out, because they're gonna lose life from this, I think, unless they're able to counter it. Okay. And if they let Woestrider die, we can also recast it by exiling stuff out of our graveyard, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. So we get a little bit of life loss in here. I mean, again, they're going to be able to easily recast their commander, so it's not too much of a loss for them. Maybe one really long way we can do this too is put our commander in, attack, and then sacrifice it to Phyrexian Tower. Just try to win through drain with that. That'd be kind of funny. Oh my goodness. Trailblazing with that. Trailblazing that win. Trying. Oh my gosh. Come on. We can do this. It's so close. They've been sitting at like their life total for so long. Okay. Flickering the Yorion to then flick. I think that's one thing also why I kind of took apart this deck too, because I actually had a Yorion deck in paper. It was just like the flickering effects could just take forever for your opponents. I'd kind of start feeling bad, like, oh, are my turns taking like 10 minutes to just get through, you know, like basic flickering like game actions. But the other thing too, I was like flickering stuff that would like detain people's boards, which is also sometimes like a feels bad moment for like mid-power games and stuff, so you know, all that stuff. Ooh, well, maybe we get this in. Make a Gabo. Equip Gabo. I mean, they can just flicker the touch the spirit realm and take that away from us, but I feel like they would want to not let us get Woestrider, especially with Meat Hook out on the battlefield, because that's a sack outlet, you know. But I just realized Arena tapped our Phyrexian Tower, which we wanted to open because it's a sack outlet. I need to be better about like actually manually tapping my mana instead of letting Arena do all this stuff, because I don't know why it tapped the Phyrexian Tower. Good times though, right? Let's get a different song up. Let's do Jazzy Days. It's a little bit more exciting. The opponent's deck size. Yeah. Oh my god, it's 182. That's bonkers. Oh, that's right, because, wait. Can you go up bigger? Because of Yorion's rule? Isn't that like 20 cards more? Huh. This is, oh, it's because they're conjuring that. That's why it just took me a second to think it's because they're getting all the Power 9 stuff. That's actually really funny. But then it seems like they don't have much of a card draw situation going for them either. We definitely have to attack in though with this Shadow Spear. Okay. I think we actually want this, so I'm gonna decline. We're gonna put you into play. And then we'll tap. Oh my god, did we actually do it? And then sacrifice. Dear Neptune. We probably should have actually attacked first in case they had like a Teferi's protection in hand, but holy heck, that was a grind. We did it! Was that like a 20-minute game? Holy heck. Thank you, Arthield. Oh my god, that was such a long game. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for your patience, friends. Just, like, chugging some water, too. Let's see. Yeah, nothing like a grindy slog, right? Actually, like, I am still kind of surprised how well this goblin, like, weird kind of goblin deck works. Oh, Vorinclex will be interesting. Because it gets to the point where, like, you can either do silly, like, steal our opponent's stuff kind of tricks, or, like, sacrifice our goblins and try to get that final drain damage in. I think we will keep this hand because we got quite a few, like, 1-drops and cheaper creatures. Hopefully we can hit our land drops, though. I think I'm also going to make, like, a new playlist, too. Sorry, I'm just, like, clicking on a bunch of different songs right now. What about you? Feels Dewdrop. That feels very lo-fi, right? Monday Moonwalk. Egg rolls. Oh, our opponent scooped. Does that count as a win? Our deck was scary. It was all the deck sleeves of the cute doggo. I'm just kidding. Probably had to jump out of the game. I have those moments too where, like, I'll queue up and then remember I forgot to put snowlands in for, like, Blood on the Snow, and I'm like, but I usually try to finish those games out because I like me not necessarily wasting my time, but me, like, forgetting to put those in is my punishment for forgetting, like, to finish the match is what I'm trying to say. Wow, that made a lot of sense, didn't it? Hello, Benatar. I almost said Xfield. Oxford. Hello, happy and glad that you're able to catch the stream too. Is it super late for you? Or really early in the morning? Let's put in Goblin Arsonist. We actually got, like, a lot of our little goblin synergies in our starting hand, which is fun to see. And we're rocking a Kethic Crucible Goliath. So basically you want to, like, sacrifice a creature and then it puts a creature with lesser mana value onto the battlefield. So I decided to switch to goblins because I felt like it's pretty easy to hit, like, another creature that you might want. My first build of this was, like, pretty much Rakdos good stuff, but it kind of, I don't know, didn't feel like it had quite the same punch, like it needed to be more aggressive early game. So I switched over to doing, like, kind of goblin synergies, and it actually works decently. Mountain time zone for you. Okay, middle of the day. For some reason I thought you were, like, based out of Europe. I don't know why, but mountain time zone. So you're, like, 2 hours ahead of me. I'm on the Pacific Standard Time. To be Pacific. Get out of here, Graveyard. Boom. And then next turn we'll put this Fable of the Mirror Breaker in. Because it's always clutch. Ooh, I didn't realize this was an arena. So they're a toxic deck. Oh, this is one that MTG Gnome was rocking too. We'll put this buddy in. Get 2 damage for real spooky here. It'll just take 1 burn down the house for us just to be sad. Or maybe a reverse rebuke too. They're ramping. Yeah, once this actually gets, oh, sorry if you hear my dog barking. Someone knocked at the door, so she's letting us know. But she's been barkier than usual, and I think it's because our downstairs neighbor has a kid that's just been, like, running around. So she hears that. So apologies if that's feeding into the sound here. Making heck of treasure now, and then we'll probably put this in, or no, this is non-combat. Why do I have this in here? Oh, because we do have some potential fling that might double up on that. Sometimes I put cards in for like the first draft where I was like, this might have some cool synergy, and then I go to play and I'm like, why the heck did I put this in here? Big brain thoughts, you know? So let's put in this mountain, and then let's put you in for good blocker and some treasure. And is it worth it to put this in? To target creature. It might be worth it. And I think we're gonna hold back, because what we can do is try to get this goblin chain whirler in for when they start making those like 1/1 tokens. Okay. Ooh, spacey, spacey. Okay. Yeah, this goblin's gonna be pretty sweet. Ooh, and then maybe with Reflection of Kiki Jiki, we can make a copy of it. Oh, that's gonna be really cool. So if they do attack with their commander, I think I'll just take the 6. Okay. It's hecka protected now. Okay, okay. So... Oh, I messed up. You know what? I used my treasure last turn, so I don't have enough mana for that. Let's do this, though. We'll make a copy of you. And we will just attack with both of them to make 2 treasures. They're gonna die here, probably. Oh, I thought they'd block more. Okay. And then we'll put you into play. So we at least get those out of the way. And yeah. Okay, so I feel a lot better about this now because we can actually make a copy of the Goblin World Maker too, and then I think we could safely swing out for a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be spicy. Strixhaven Stadium's cool. Alright. This is definitely a spicy deck. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. We don't have enough to do all the things. Sometimes that 1 more mana is so accurate. So we do that, and let's put in... This is so tough because we could sacrifice this dude. I think colorless non-land permanent. That's not colorless, because I was thinking maybe we could make a copy of this thing so that we could fling it, but we're probably going to want to keep making copies of that, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw the damage there. And let's put this into play. And let's attack with this friend and this copy. Make a treasure, and that way I think next turn we're going to be able to do more damage by continuing to copy this Chain Whirler. Okay. That's pretty sweet too. We don't have a ton of artifacts though. Seagate Restoration is great. I think. Ooh. All those goblins I think got a Haste. Yeah. Am I winning, friendo? I don't know yet. We're just pretty much dealing with all the goblins by doing copying this Goblin Chain Whirler. So that's been at least keeping them from overwhelming us with all the 1/1 tokens here. But yeah, this Reflection of Kiki Jiki is kind of saving our patootie right now. I might get Morbid Opportunist in next so that when we get like the death triggers, we start getting at least some of the card draw for that. And it makes sense that they would want to just attack too with all those. Okay, so I'm kind of scared that they're gonna have like some sort of effect. What else do they cast here that's gonna like deal damage? I'm not gonna block with my Chain Whirler at all, just in case. Like they have some sort of like follow-up or combat trick. So we'll do this. Oh, are they just trying to win with the stadium triggers? Could be. Vorinclex tried to make it toxic proliferate, but just ended up being big counters. That would be pretty sneaky. Okay. Okay. Sort of body and mind. Too bad it's not protection from red. I think the game plan still is though to put in Morbid Opportunist. And then we will make a copy of this friend again. And it does more damage this time too. Because of this. So maybe that was the synergy I originally thought of. Might as well just attack with them. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, are they just gonna take it? Interesting. Okay. Maybe they can just go wide this turn and win with the Strixhaven. Is that what they're going for? That would make sense. Yeah, that Strixhaven Stadium is definitely a really good win con for this deck because they can make so many of those little token dudes. Oh, I think I can actually just equip Sword of Body and Mind and attack because are those blue? I thought those were colorless sharks. Okay, well we won! I'll take that. GG's. So to answer your question, clone, we are winning. Okay, so this deck has actually done pretty well. Am I just imagining? Because I feel like the last couple of games we've won through like really random ways. Then Thanos. Sweet. Do we want to keep this? I think so. Mostly because it's got an adorable Conspicuous Snoop, and I think that's just a funny looking card. Because look at that. I love all like the memes too, where people are like me waiting for like my Amazon package or something like that. We'll put you into play. So this is a really interesting card because you can sacrifice a goblin and add floating red mana. You know what I just thought too would be really good for this deck is we should put in Goblin Bombardment. That'll really help get that last little bit of damage through and probably add like more value from the what do you call it? The red Dominus. So somebody remind me. Goblin Bombardment. Okay, so we'll put in we'll put you in. It'd be nice to get another red source. And let's just attack. Bonk, bonk. Aggro. You've never seen a goblin deck be aggressive, right? And we're playing against Urza, Lord Protector. I don't think I've actually seen one meld in Arena yet. But I imagine that will be like very scary to deal with. Ooh. Do we do it? I'm so scared. It's probably gonna get countered, right? Might as well force out the counter spell. Oh, it resolved! Sweet! Okay. Well. That's good news. And then this will make a treasure so we can put in our little Snoop. Just because they want to see what's going on, you know? Okay, Urza's in. And we can actually remove them too. So, oh, I don't think we need to really discard anything. I like having Low Strider again because if we hit like our aristocrat effects, I think we'll be fine. So let's start with removing Urza now because they're tapped out and don't have any way to keep it protected. Sweet. And then we're gonna attack and make a treasure. I should have, again, I need to like take off like auto tapper again because I would have tapped the mana way differently. I don't know why it tapped the only red source that we have because I want to be able to cast that. Like, wouldn't it have made sense to tap to the swamps? But I need to like be better about like tapping my own mana instead of making Arena think for me. It's kind of a crutch, I think, at times. Which I know I can change that setting too. I wonder what else they have going on in their hand. Okay, so a mana rock. And okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is not let auto tapper figure out my life for me. And then we'll do 1, 2, and equip to, let's equip it to you. And then we'll go ahead and hit face. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And then we're gonna put in Conspicuous Snoop. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. I don't want to sacrifice any of our stuff right now, so I'm just gonna let that hang out. But that'll be sweet because this is gonna boost all of our stuff. So if they don't have a decent blocker, I think we can potentially close out the game. I love this card just not only for the art, but the card advantage that you get from them. It's pretty fun. They're thinking. They're wondering. Was I ready for this random goblin deck that is kind of sort of a goblin deck? A godblin deck. Well, gives me time to drink some water. Ooh, Teferi Dominaria. Hero of Dominaria. Not just any Teferi, but the hero one. Okay. So they're getting their counter magic up. But can we just go in for lethal? I'm guessing they're gonna want to counter this. So should we just force out the counter now? Seems like they have the counter spell. That's the one thing that I don't like about playing with like my top card revealed. Okay, resolved. Let's make the copy of this. Did we do it? Did we do it, friends? I refuse to math. Oh. That's fine. Well, that does change things a little bit. Bonk, 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 bonk. Down to 2. Let's put in... Or do we want to draw? I think we'll just draw, actually. Because unless they have a way to wipe our board, I think we got this. I'm a little nervous, though. Because, like, they are in white, so I'm sure they do have plenty of board wipes. But if they haven't cast it yet, then it means we're probably in the clear. So they do have to at least... I think it has to be a board wipe. Board wipe or they lose. Can we do this? Let's feed my little fishy while we wait. Oh, foundry. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe what I should have done. For some reason I thought this was legendary. I probably should have copied it with Reflection of Kiki Jiki last turn, and then that would have actually been enough of an Anthem boost where we would have done that last little bit of damage. So, oops. That'll be my bad. I guess I'll make the mistake so you don't have to. Oops. But you know, if we can still win after making silly mistakes, I think we're in the clear. Another thing that we can do too is we don't even have to hit face. We can just make a copy with Kiki Jiki of the Firebrand. So yeah, let's just make a copy of you. And if they try to blow that up in response, we can just fling the damage. Okay, so we had the win no matter what. Whew. If you make misplays, you can still win, I guess. I'm honestly really loving this deck. Because what is that, three in a row too that we've won so far? I think I have 1 or 2 games left in me though before I call it good. Also have to get ready to leave for D&D. But I usually take the train over to my friend's place, so it's a little bit of a commute. But I play a Dragonborn named Dakota Fanny Pack. I'll probably put in this command tower first. Ooh, we got Krenko. That's gonna be good. Yep, Javelin. This is how you know I need to take a break, because they can't even say basic words like Javelin. Oh gosh. Oh, we're playing against another Urza. Get a red source. And we'll bonk face. Bonk in the face. Okay, we got Blood Crypt. I think I'm gonna shock that in. Shock him. And go to hit face. Bonk. I wonder what they foretold. It hath been foretold. Do you think it's an extra turn spell? We'll put you in. And let's actually blow up their mana rock, because we're bullies. And then might as well... Ooh. I'll discard the Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, and we just hit a land drop. Oh well. But at least we're gonna start snowballing with his Krenko. Assuming it lives this turn. That could be a Doomscar. It was a Doomscar! No! I honestly wasn't expecting a Doomscar. I have not seen anyone use that card in so long. Ripperoni. I got too excited and overcommitted my board. Potion of Healing. Okay, okay. Emery. Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. I think we're gonna feed the swarm this Emery so that they don't get that worm coil. I guess we did need that graveyard hate, huh? And then let's put you into play. And I'm just gonna hit face. And I'm actually probably gonna just sacrifice this Goblin Arsonist so that we can deal another damage. Bonk. Okay. Thank you for your service, friend. Ooh, Displacer Kitten. Nice. I think I'm just gonna activate this ability. Give all our stuff. That's the technical term, right? Stuff. Splatter Goblin. I don't feel like they're gonna... Oh, they are gonna trade. Okay. Interesting. Yep, we have nothing to sacrifice for that. Alright. Put you in. This is probably a card I can cut. I was like experimenting with it because for some reason I thought I was going to have more non-token artifacts, but I'll probably make room for something else. It is decent sack fodder though. Okay, so we got Crashing Drawbridge. Not bad. Hopefully we'll top deck something nice here too. I'm surprised they haven't played their commander yet. Maybe they're scared about it getting removed, but I don't have any cards in hand, so it should be safe. Dance of the Manse, very nice. I hit another land drop. Ooh. We won't tell them. We won't tell them we just have another land. We'll look scary with one card in hand. Too bad we can't attack with the Crashing Drawbridge. Bonk. Ooh, close. Let's, actually, I was thinking like maybe we could sacrifice this Crashing Drawbridge. See if we get anything else. Oh, yes! We got another creature. Okay. Okay. This might be good. This might be good. Can we do it? Ooh. And I think we just put all of our board wipes to the bottom. Oh no. Oh, where were you 1,000 years ago? Would have been so helpful for all of our sacrificing. Okay. This is actually a really sweet board wipe. I know some people are saying it's like a little expensive for the value that you get out of it, but I think it's really good. This is bad though for us. Yeah. We might have lost our momentum here. Whoop. We'll block one. Board wipe was really good. I mean, we only had like 2 creatures, but... Ooh. Okay. This could be helpful. We might still lose to just Toxic though in general, because I think both the board wipes from this last commander trigger that I did got put to the bottom of our library, so we don't have a way to shuffle anything. So we'd have to like top deck a Meat Hook, I think. We'll block here, I guess. Ooh. Yeah. This isn't looking good, friends. At least like from these games I have a good idea of like what I'm going to change up for this deck too. There's some cards that are a little dead synergy wise, even if some of them are goblins. Squee! You can pay 3 and fight one of you. Tried. Fresh Taunter is actually really sweet. Wow. I forgot it could fight. It wasn't an oops. I just know that I'm losing. You can just go wide no matter what. GG's. GG's, opponent. Well, we were on a winning streak, so can't be too sad about that. I think I'm going to do one more game though and call it good since I got to get ready to leave here. But it's been really fun hanging out with all of you. Alright, Tanky Puma. Interesting. I do really like having sticky fingers in my starting hand. It might be a little slow though, just because we're gonna have a tapped land for our red source here, but I think potentially this could be cool. We are playing against Atraxa, so it does take a second for them to kind of build up their momentum a bit. Yeah, let's do this. And we'll put in Goblin Arsonist. And then we can always like deadly dispute the treasure if we need more card advantage too. Ooh, unless they get rid of Sticky Fingers, that'll be sad. Don't touch it. Look at something else. Get Junkyard Scrapper. Nope. Look away. Look away from Sticky Fingers. There you go, get that one. Get junk. No, look away from Sticky Fingers. Leave it. Okay, good. I was really worried they were gonna go after Sticky Fingers. This card is like so good, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna attack, bonk, make a treasure, and then we'll deadly dispute the treasure, make another treasure. Sweet, we hit our land drop. That's what I was hoping for. And then we can get a Goblin Trashmancer in. Ooh. Trash. I don't know why they're the master of trash, but I respect them for it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we will actually pay, because I know what happens when you don't pay your taxes. You gets in trouble. Okay, and then we're gonna hit face. It's especially important when you're going up against an expensive commander like Atraxa. But I'm hoping too that we can build up a little bit more momentum here. And at least we have some punishment too if they try board wiping us with a Bastion Remembrance out. All that fun stuff, you know? Oh yeah, I hope the untapped GG thing is working too for anyone watching on Twitch, so you can hover over and read the cards. We will auto pay, because again, responsible taxpayers. Okay. And let's go ahead and hit face. It's only, I kind of wish I could do more damage here though, because as soon as that Atraxa hits the board, it's going to be a lot of trouble for us. Bonk, bonk. Make a treasure token, and let's actually put in the Junkyard Scrapper now, just so we can have another thing to hit face with. And if they do board wipe, at least we get some value of drain from it. And then I can try putting in the commander too. May sack the Junkyard Scrapper, because I haven't been getting too many triggers from it. Alright. Some real trash over here. Okay. Can't do anything to save it. At least drain them a little bit. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Resolve. Decline. Probably going to regret that. Probably gonna regret that, to be honest, because they can definitely cast their commander, but maybe we can get in enough damage where it's not gonna matter too much, I hope. And we can even cast my commander too. Hopefully they don't have their removal. But yeah, I hope that was the right call to make, because I really, really wanted to hit them for more of that damage. Because I think in theory now we can go wide, because if that Goblin Arsonist dies too, we can fling damage. Let's sacrifice this Junkyard Scrapper to see if we get anything better. Okay, 10 Cadet's not going to be bad, because it'll make sack fodder if it gets blocked. Okay, so they had to tap out for their commander. And because they're tapped out, I think now we can go wide and do the last little bit of lethal here. Oh, I guess they can block though and gain a lot of life from that. So let's say they block gold span, they gain, so they go to 14. Oh, they have swords too. Nice. So that might swords my gold span. That would make sense, right? Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Where is our line? We'd have to top deck a removal piece. So we didn't get the removal. Auto pay. Put in our mountain. We can boost everything here. But I don't think that's going to necessarily help. But I think we definitely need to attack here. Just because of... I have the hostage taker. I think the only way now we're probably going to win through like drain. This is a tough decision though. Okay, so they attack my commander, take action, and then they're going to block gold span. Yep. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, if only we had a sack outlet. Oh my god. Because I wonder if on the stack when that happens before they gain the life. I don't know. We could just be out of it totally though. They also have a board wipe, but it's not good for them to board wipe because it'll hit them for some drain. This is tough. Because they also have lifelink. I think we just need like some level of removal though, because it's going to be hard for us to do anything without Atraxa. Blood on the snow would be sweet. Blood on the snow would be clutch right now. Ooh, and they're flickering that. Okay. Ooh, this is bad. I think it's probably game over, honestly. Yeah, I definitely feel equipped though to like make some good changes to this deck overall. Okay. And they have Ephemerate, so they can just keep flickering Atraxa quite a bit here and get all the value for that. That's really sweet. I haven't seen too many Atraxa decks pop off because I feel like the setup takes so long for them, but when they do pop off, it's pretty sweet. Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling like this will have to be my last game though. It's like my back's starting to hurt, probably from slouching like a weirdo in my chair. Okay. We'll just decline. I don't think it matters anymore at this point. I just don't know what else we're gonna, you know, get out of this at this point. Maybe like Sticky Fingers can get us the card draw we need with our commander's sack ability at the end step here. Or there's blown up my commander. Okay. Well. Take that one life loss. No attacks. Because if we attack in, they can just block easily with Atraxa and gain a ton of life. So I don't know if that one card draw is going to be worth it. Ooh, and they're ephemerating. It's going to be so many triggers off Atraxa. It's crazy. What fun emotes do we have? I think we have another one. Oh, the confusion one. That's kind of funny. The Urbrass, like, come and get it one's really fun. And then Elsh is just the hearts. I think these are all really, really cute. This one's really fun too. Though, is that Vorinclex? I can't tell. The Great Henge is a very good card. I just put that in my Azuri Super Friends Planeswalker Commander deck that I'm working on. And it does work, I tell ya. The Hobgoblin Captain. Can you bring it home for us? Probably not. Guardian Project? Okay, yeah, they're definitely going for it. Our commander is like way too expensive too. And they have a counter spell ready. Or I guess they're tapped out. Because they don't have the right mana to cast it. But I don't think it really matters for them at this point. Like, we can board wipe, but I'm not too sure, like, because they also have that Rex Sage that can blow up our Bastion of Remembrance too if it's a problem for them. It would be nicer, like, for a faster win con, though. We've come up against a few Blink decks today that were just taking a really long time. What else you got? All the good stuff. Yeah, they got just answers for days. Answers for days. Okay. Well, their deck is definitely doing what it needs to do, and that's cool to see. I've yet to build an Atraxa deck. We will pay. We'll put you in. We just need our sack outlets, which we haven't been getting them. I think I probably will just attack with this Goblin Arsonist. It doesn't really matter at this point. I kind of want them just to do like more damage to us too. Because I think they definitely just got it now with like card advantage in their board state. I just don't know what I have in this deck that would be able to deal with all their problems. Vanish Inverse, okay. They gotst it, they gotst it. Can you close it out now? Are you gonna do it? Alright. I think I will just like keep going until my life total is 0 though, just to see like what else we need to work on for this deck. I'd say card advantage is definitely one, but I kind of knew that when I was like originally developing this deck list because I was hoping that it would be aggro enough early game that we could just like dump our hand and it wouldn't really matter, but I think maybe I have some other cards in here that kind of take away from that, so I need to decide like, do I just want to go all in on that strategy or should I add in some like other kinds of card advantage, which we probably want to do. But I'm excited to make some updates to this deck because I honestly think it's still doing shenanigans. Okay. Hopefully for any Atraxa players, this deck is giving you a good idea of maybe how you'd want to build yours too, or some cool cards to add. Make a copy of Ledger Shredder. Nice. I don't think we're going to be casting our second spell anytime soon though, but it is another flyer. Okay, you gonna bonk us? You gonna bonk us? There you go. Nice. Okay. Flickering on their end stuff, that's really sweet. honestly don't know if I want to sit around for all this, but I'll give it like another turn on our part to see if we can top deck anything. I just don't see us getting out of this, to be honest. Ooh, yeah, they got like so many blink engines going. It's pretty sweet. Alright. We top deck pretty much nothing. Auto pay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them the old GGs and bounce, because we're not coming back from that. Let's see. I'm gonna, before I close out for the day, I think both decks we got some good ideas of what we want to cut. So if you weren't here earlier, we were basically looking at some of these cards like Shock, maybe Dreadhorde Arcanist, and making some cuts for like the ChatGPT deck, because I think it was lacking card draw, and then like this only was getting maybe a couple spells, but if we end up cutting Shock for like a board wipe or something, we might as well just cut this, because it would only be getting knocked out of the graveyard. And then for the other deck that we were just playing with the goblins for Historic Brawl, I'll probably be making some changes here with maybe cutting some of the alchemy cards that I had, and maybe get some other like non-legendary creatures in here that we can actually hit some better stuff with our commander's ability. And I think overall though, it's like a pretty fun deck, and it just needs a couple more changes, mainly with like card advantage. But yeah, but hope y'all had fun, and I don't know, enjoy the rest of your weekend and stuff. But I'm gonna hop off so I can go do some D&D stuff. But thank y'all for joining, and appreciate you hanging out and spending some of your Saturday with me. So yeah, I don't know, this is me signing off.